Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Wolfy here bringing you another Minecraft Let's Build an Airbase episode. We are on episode 17 of the series, and oh my gosh guys, it's been a long time. The last episode of this series was posted back in July, and it is now March. It has almost been a full year since doing this series, and it's really good to come back to it. And I know it's been a long awaited. A lot of you guys have been asking for the airbase. You know, where's it at? Is it coming back? And all this stuff. And you know, I'm really excited to announce that we are planning on continuing it. Now, I'm not sure exactly how far longer we're gonna get with it, and you know, I hope to make it super far. I have a lot of plans, a lot of inspiration, and for those of you guys that don't know, I'll be heading to my first base, being in the Air Force and all that stuff. So obviously, lots of inspiration, getting a good look around base, and kind of get an idea of some different structures and different, you know, buildings and stuff like that that I could be adding to this base. So I'm really excited, and have a lot of plans for the future for this, and just look forward to seeing how far this really grows and continues. And of course, I have to, you know, thank my helpers and stuff, coming in with Undetectable, Vin, and Ender, and all these guys that have helped so far with the map. And of course, you know, I always like to give them credit, so their names will be down in the description. But we did have a few guys help out, and if you haven't already, make sure to go check out that live stream if you're interested. There was a lot more stuff built in the live stream that was shown in that beginning little cinematic, as it was the way footage that I actually, for some reason, saved from our session there. So I'm hoping to work out the kinks and get that figured out, hopefully very soon. Anyways, let's go ahead and kind of dive into what's new here. We do have a new gas station. Now, this gas station was not recorded in the cinematic just due to the fact that, unfortunately, the mod for some reason, or the mod does not work well with older saves, as this was built back when we were on 1.12 on the server, and we're now on 1.14, which I guess makes sense, but it is kind of frustrating. So all the footage for the building of this gas station is pretty much gone. However, it did come out really good. I think Ender and Recon both helped out a good amount on this gas station as well. But anyways, let's go ahead and kind of take a look at it. It came out awesome. I think it looks really cool, and one of my favorite structures on here so far, just the colors and all that stuff. As you can see, it's a Sunoco gas station. We don't have really we don't really have these in California, at least in my area. And you know, it's very interesting. I love the color scheme of their gas stations. Really cool, kind of checkered flag. I think they have like race fuel and stuff like that too available, so they got quite a bit of selection. But yeah, we have a cool little sign here. I think came out really nice. The, you know, gas prices placed right there. It's pretty cheap gas prices too. Going over here, we have obviously the gas pumps. Total of 16 of these pumps, and looking all real nice here. Really straightforward, and you know, pretty simple design for them. But they look really nice, and overall really happy with the overall look of this gas station appearance. But yeah, that's pretty much the gas pumps, pretty straightforward there. We even have the little tanks here for refueling trucks to kind of hook up and, you know, dispense fuel, fill up the tanks again. And there is some more detail I want to add around here, maybe like an air compressor station, and various little bits and pieces around the, you know, gas station, just to kind of sprucing it up a little bit. But so far, I think it's coming out. It looks really nice, and obviously little details will come in time. Anyways, that's it for the fuel pumps themselves. We do have a little convenience store set up here. I don't know if Sunoco has their own convenience store line as well, but we do have one right here for them. As we go in here, we have basically the store itself. You know, everything's built to kind of be in scale for everything, so 2:1. So you can see, you know, my bathroom here, toilet paper, bunch of graffiti here written by some of the guys. So I'll leave that for another day, as some of the stuff is pretty much what you'd find in a bathroom, that's for sure. Then we have all kinds of, you know, shelves and stuff like that for different products and all that, and the counter back here, and of course your giant soft drink machine and all that stuff. So nice low interior, pretty straightforward, pretty simple, but I think it looks really nice. So pretty straightforward, pretty cool. Also with this, obviously a little bit of detail here, electrical box, and also a you know, nice little garbage you know, thing right there. Then we have the car wash, and the car wash itself is really cool. There's an idea in here that I think you guys are going to really enjoy, and I honestly have not seen anybody else do it, but it's one of those well, I say self-service, but It's one of those automated ones where you can go and select what you want, pay for it, and drive through. And yeah, as we go through, we have obviously the various different things, lights telling you when to go, when not to go. And then you have all the sprayers, sprays foam on, the little spinny things. And then we have those giant like tentacle things that come from the ceiling and fall down. And for this I used gas. And I think this is a really cool idea. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody use this before. And it works so good. It looks like the tentacles coming down and actually moving and all that. So it kind of adds a little bit more, I guess, actual functionality to the thing. There's for some reason a little minecart there, which is kind of weird. But yeah, overall it looks really cool. And yeah, it's just something a little cool. Looks like the gas are freaking out there for a second. Sometimes they do that. But yeah, really cool gas station. Of course, we got the spinny things here and just all that. Got more of the water probably dispensers here. And then you have the actual air blowers and all that to drive your car. So really cool. I think the car wash looks awesome. It's a really nice little addition there. And then over here we have just, some air pumps. Or not air pumps, but some vacuum cleaners, and there is like a little, air station here, so you could pump up one of your tires or something like that there. But I do want to create like kind of a larger, more, crazy, maybe a propane tank as well, and some air compressors, stuff like that. Kind of make it a pretty good little gas station hub on the map. But yeah, I think it came out really nice little build. It's not 100% done, still needs some detail on the roof and stuff, but so far pretty cool. And I wanted this to be actually the main focus of this episode, but unfortunately I didn't have any footage of it. But I just want to show you guys what we got for that. Let's go ahead and move over to the commissary and see what's going on over there. Also added on to the exchange, almost missed this, was a little Starbucks. And again, this was some footage that was lost, unfortunately, with the updating to world version. But yeah, nice little Starbucks here. We don't have any interior for the Starbucks yet, but it is pretty nice little outside area here, kind of railed off, kind of separate. Got your chairs and little umbrellas here and trash cans and stuff. So overall, it looks really nice. Pretty straightforward, and you can definitely easily put a pretty decent sized little Starbucks in here if you really wanted to. So yeah, that's really cool. That's a Starbucks there. Again, real straightforward and nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and go over to the commissary and see what's going on over there. Alright guys, so the commissary is what you guys saw getting worked on in the beginning with the little time lapse, the really short one. This was also worked on quite extensively on stream, so if you want to kind of see the full building process, you can go and check out the stream there and show you all the shenanigans that happened in that stream. But overall, really cool stuff going on with it so far. Kind of sprucing up the outside here, adding more stuff to it and everything like that. Still got to figure out what I want to kind of film with this area right here in the middle. It's pretty blank and pretty bland, so I want to look for some way to kind of make this area look a little bit nicer, I guess, and not just so empty. But something I guess I'll have to figure out. But so far, it looks pretty nice. As you can see. Over here, we've got the nice windows here that open up into it. And commissaries are mostly like grocery stores, but ours has kind of turned a little bit into a department store, but we'll cover that a little bit later. We have the vending machines here, pretty cool. Some windows and nice archways and lights and all that stuff. And then we have one of the entrances here, shopping carts and a little shopping cart return here. Kind of a derpy little shopping cart, but I think it looks pretty decent for what we're trying to get at. Some banners here, not actually done yet, then need to be brought up all the way to the top there, but yeah, there's a little bit of a design here, and same thing over here, so kind of a cool little front to it, nothing real crazy or fancy. And of course we have the main entrance, which really hasn't changed much since the previous episode where we actually built the kind of rough draft of the commissary. Inside we do have a little bit of an interior that we did start. It's by no means anything fancy, but it looks quite alright. So as you can see, just some roof detailing we're kind of starting to work on, and I was kind of putting a little bit of a clothing section in here. I think the majority of it's going to be groceries after this. Just kind of wanted a small little clothing section in here. But yeah, we'll have groceries. Plan on having a deli, probably a seafood area and all kinds of other stuff. Whatever you would kind of expect from to be in grocery stores, we'll probably throw on and add on to this. But yeah, it looks really cool overall, and really satisfied with the overall look of it so far. I don't know how much more we're going to do really for the interior. Kind of our focus on is exteriors, get a base built up, and then obviously come back and do interiors if you really want to. But that guys right there is going to pretty much complete the episode for our Let's Build an Airbase. It's good to come back to the base, and I look forward to hopefully working on this more and seeing how much more we can accomplish. Again, I don't know how much further we're going to really make with this base, but with stuff going on and me going to my first base, I definitely feel like I can get some good inspiration on continuing to build and have some really good ideas for adding some new stuff to the world. Obviously, not a crazy episode, but I do plan on doing some cool stuff related to the airbase, working on some actual maintenance facilities and hangars and stuff like that for jets, and working on a A10 section of the base. So should be pretty good stuff overall. I'm really excited for it, and hope you guys all are as well. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett204, and I'll see you guys next time.